The Brother Guys Podcast, man.
What's going on, y'all? Jay Millen here.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Malcolm is important.
What's good? It's T-Rose. 3 T-Rose with 3 O's.
Live from Ratchet Studios every Wednesday.
Real pod shit.
Hey, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. Oh, we podding. We podding.
There we go.
That shit delayed.
Yeah.
Big delay. It's all good though. I got Malcolm is important to the furthest.
Is it all good? Y'all want to stop and make sure everything's recording right?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back.
All right. I'm here. All the way far left. Am I on the far left though? Like politically? Like what's the left?
That nigga said politically. You would be the one to answer that.
Yeah, facts.
Y'all don't know what left or right means when it comes to politics?
As far as
that's your preference though.
But I'm saying, like, y'all know how I view things. What? Okay, explain to me what the right is. Explain to me what the left, and I'll tell y'all where I reside.
Isn't the right the Republicans and the left is the Democrats? Zeros.
why did you ask me?
I'm about to Google this shit. Y'all introduce T-Rose while I Google
Yeah,
this.
T-Rose on the boards. as
T-Rose
usual.
out of frame, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think that's what it is though, Malcolm. I think the left is the Democrats and the right is the Republicans. Is that right?
Okay, so
Here we go. We're getting ideological.
according to Google,
Okay.
in the U.S., people often use left as shorthand for the Democratic Party and right as a shorthand for the Republican Party. But keep in mind that politics is always far more complicated than the labels we give it to and each other. So ideological groups, generally the left wing is categorized by an emphasis on ideas such as freedom, equality, fraternity, rights, progress, reform, and internationalism. While the right wing is characterized by an emphasis on notions such as authority, hierarchy, order, duty, tradition, reaction, and nationalism.
You?
Depends on the topic. I'm more of a middleist.
What's a middleist?
A middleist?
Is that you?
Yeah.
Middleish.
Like, you know how Chris Angel, he a mentalist? Or no, he's a mind freak.
I'm about to say mentalist.
Damn. He might catch a case too, like Diddy.
Chris?
He a mind freak. Or is that where gaslighting comes from? From Chris Angels being a mind freak?
Okay. You know, he has a suite at this outdated ass hotel in Vegas called the Luxor.
Yeah, from back when he was the man.
Yeah, but like he still like lives there.
For real?
I respect it.
No, but like the suite is still outdated. Like
It's got like shag carpet and
it's
shit.
like a plasma TV in that bitch.
Damn.
With one HDMI port.
That nigga said you out
He's a mind freak, bro. He don't need the same entertainment we need. Like, we wouldn't understand. You feel me? Are you a mind freak?
I'm not gonna lie. I was watching a YouTube video
Used to
of
be.
like the tour of that shit. And somebody posted a comment. They was like, "Yeah, this is so cool in 2008."
Do you identify as a mind freak?
Do I identify as a mind freak? No.
T-Rose?
Used to.
So what are you now?
Not
So
that.
you non-binary. You don't identify as nothing.
No comment. What the fuck?
No,
That was
see?
a trick question.
See? No comment. They both start with an N.
Get some help.
Am I wrong? Jalen? You don't want to say nothing, do you?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That nigga don't even want to comment.
He want to stand, though. He's standing up for something.
So yeah, you would be a middleist. What would you be?
So what do you stand for?
That's a double entendre question.
What do I stand for? In what aspect?
Nigga,
That's
like
what I
right
would.
now. What are you standing for?
Oh no, because I feel like I just am more alert and more productive.
No, hold on, wait. Jalen is protesting for people who can't afford furniture.
Yeah, that's it.
It's like a hunger strike. You know when they don't eat because of the conditions in prison?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
Have
And
you ever
That
been
nigga
stuck
said,
with
yep.
shitty furniture or like
stuck
furniture?
with shitty furniture?
Yeah, or like
Look around.
No, I'm saying like you go to like one of those like cheap ass like put $50 down and then you just make payments for like 2 years.
No.
That's like hella overpriced.
No.
I'm glad I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
I'm finishing up paying off like some hella
A shitty piece of furniture.
In retrospect, the couch, I love my couch, but the dining room set, I wish we never brought that in the house.
Okay.
The chairs don't even match up. Like, now that we're like, we sit down and eat at it sometimes.
The height.
The chairs don't match up with the height of the table. We looking like fucking Oompa Loompas.
So they don't go together?
We thought it did, though. It's crazy. I think we got 2 different level chairs, but they're the same model.
Okay.
But they have like different settings.
Which one's too tall, the chairs or the table?
The chairs are too low. The table is the perfect height.
Got you.
Table is perfect dining room height.
So if you got new chairs, you would fuck with it more.
Yeah, but we're at the point now where we're just like,
fuck the whole set.
Yeah, Goodwill can have this shit.
Okay.
But we gonna pay it off first.
Why don't you give it to the people you're standing for who can't afford furniture?
If you need a dining room set with the chairs, it's too little. Come like, by the time this is out, it'll be for sale. Low key. So shit, that's perfect timing, actually.
Yeah.
I already got
Hit
it
up
off
Jay
at this
Manley in the
point.
comment, at McFly Manley on Twitter and Instagram.
Like I said, you need a dining room set where the chairs are too small. Hit me up
for the low. We got you.
We can purchase some chairs. Shit.
And in the case that it's already sold, hey,
we've already helped someone.
We already helped.
Yeah.
Hey, doing what I can, man.
he's
Taking a stand, right?
Yeah, man. Standing up for your community.
No, and also, well, that's serious too. But in all seriousness, though, I do feel like I'm more productive, and I just feel a little bit better with my energy,
your blood flow
to the show. And there's also good health benefits too. I actually work really well when I like stand up throughout my workday too. So
I was recently asked, what do I look for in a woman?
And what did you reply with?
I want to know y'all answers. I'm always answering.
They ask you
in-depth questions.
They ask you.
In a woman, what I look for,
and don't just start saying shit you think your girl applies to your girl. Tell me what you look for.
No, I was about to give a standard answer. I wasn't even making it about me.
All right.
I mean, like, this is blanketed, but like, it's not like fully like,
yeah, just
tell about her.
Just an umbrella statement.
Yeah. Shit. Honesty. Somebody who's a good listener. Somebody who's not a dumbass. That's
important.
This type of shit matters, bro.
It does.
Some people.
T-Rose,
I'm just laughing.
No,
there are some people who are just stupid, bro.
You don't gotta stand all the way over there. You can still stand a little closer. Like, look how I look on the camera.
Yeah. I'm kind of just in my.
Scoot over, man. Don't sit so close to me. No, I'm just.
But yeah, bro, just somebody who's just not stupid. Somebody who knows what they want out of life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, just somebody who's not a dumbass, bro, in a nutshell. But yeah.
Okay.
Because I really like this. Dog, there's just a lot of stupid people, bro. And when you get to like talking to them and
so that's really
start talking about the important shit and they don't be knowing what you're talking about when you talk about the important shit, that's so frustrating. It's like, oh, you just are.
But what's important? Because what's important to you may not be important to them.
So he wants somebody whose values align.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, perfect example, right? And I'm not trying to even make this about this, but this is a perfect example of how it just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
My son knows when he comes over here, we don't go to McDonald's, we don't go to Taco Bell. You feel me? We don't do that shit. But on the other side, McDonald's, Burger King, they hitting all the spots.
Have it your way.
Yeah, literally. But I realized a long time ago, like,
the values don't align.
Yeah, we don't see the world the same. But that also speaks to what I was just talking about, things that I don't value. But yeah.
Okay.
I feel it.
Yeah. So yeah, like that's a good example. What about you guys?
T-Rose?
Yeah.
Y'all can expound on a stupid point too, because I feel like we all have our different version of different.
I can definitely expound.
Yeah.
Not having one a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Because I feel like we all know what each other is saying, but we all probably have our different gripes.
Well, my thing was I never aligned with a stupid bitch. I mean,
it don't gotta be aligning, but it could be. Listen.
How did you refer to them? I'm gonna use the same thing you said.
It don't gotta be
just someone
aligning.
that's not stupid, right?
Yeah, it could be some shit where it's like you're getting to know them, and then like as you're getting to know them, like, oh, you're like an idiot.
Yeah,
like those type of moments.
See, okay, so a past me was like, now I can do what I want because you don't know enough to stop me.
Oh. You said the previous version.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then it's like
the now version you have.
It's easy to manipulate somebody who's not as intelligent.
For sure.
So
How would the now version of you deal with that? Just
I would-
cut it off.
I would see how they're learning, how they learn, and if they're open, if they're like you said, if they're a good listener
See if
and they're
they're open.
receptive to being taught,
Yeah.
and they can keep up,
Yeah.
then it's like it's a meet in the middle aspect because I realize not everybody's afforded the same access or resources or perspectives in life.
See, I had to learn
But
that.
if you're not receptive to being taught, and you also can't keep up,
Yeah.
then it's like, hey,
Might be
we
cooked
had
for
some
you.
fun.
Yeah.
I had to learn that point that you're talking about, Malcolm, as far as everybody isn't afforded that luxury of like knowing about certain shit or being put on to certain
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
A lot of people got to figure out shit the hard way.
yeah.
So
And that
Nigga,
goes
you-
back to our conversation we always talk about as far as
Yeah, I was
parenting
about to
styles.
say, yeah, you.
yeah, I'm a prime example.
Yeah.
But I'm talking
We
about
all
like
a prime example of it for some aspect of life.
Yeah. But like as far as like relationship wise, like I've been on the side of people who have been willing to learn, and I've been on the side of people who just are just stuck in like how they move. And that's
What was the
just
first
it
thing you
is.
said? You said militant?
No. I've been on the side of like people who are open to like learning,
Okay, yeah.
adapting.
What's the word you use?
I said learning.
I thought you said
Oh.
militant.
I said learn.
I thought you said something with M too.
No, I said
Yeah.
learn.
That's
No.
that crown shit.
No, I said I've been open to dealing with people who learn.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like it was niggas can play it back and see what I said.
No, we just didn't hear you. Or we misheard you.
It's whatever. So I would say on the other side of that though, I've definitely dealt with people who just, or like I said, are just stuck in how they feel, and that's just what it is. And at that point, it's just like, oh well, let's move on our lives because I'm not going.
See, I've had to learn the manner in which I recognize what it is I'm looking for in a woman.
Mm.
And the way I had to learn it was to experience things I don't align with and what I don't want. Because you could be so used to experiencing things you don't want
Mm-hmm.
that when you experience what you want, it throws you off a little bit. Because I went from an experience of dealing with a woman who was extremely difficult
Mm-hmm.
and like unreceptive to adapting. And then I also dealt with a woman who was so open to adapt that I was just kind of like, are you people pleasing? Like, are you your own
It feels
person?
like it's people pleasing.
Or are you like, yeah. But it was really just a submissive woman. So you have to be able to recognize that.
So let me ask you this:
They still exist.
you ever dealt with the ones who like try to use shit that you're into to get in close, and then they reveal who they really are once they feel like they're comfortable? Almost like putting up a front, like putting up a game when you first get to know somebody, and act like I'm gonna act like I'm into this shit because I like this nigga and I'm in, and I know he's into that.
Mm-hmm.
But as I feel like I'm getting comfortable in my position with this man, I'm gonna start being my
Yeah.
true self. You ever dealt with that?
No, luckily I haven't. Not
Okay.
as a front. Now I've had women get into things I'm into to try to relate to me so we can have more common ground.
Mhm.
But I have a long history of putting people on to things, so I'm used to that.
What about you, oh, my fault. I was gonna ask
yeah.
you the same question. If you had that experience.
That's I'm
Being,
thinking about starting a podcast, girls.
That's just
That's
so,
a fact. That's
yeah.
yeah.
I never take that seriously when it comes from somebody who I know like is trying to be on that. It's
Yeah.
like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
No,
I don't take it seriously either. It's like, nigga, wait till episode 1 come out.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about this.
Yeah, and don't call if you haven't bought a laptop and a mic to at least like try to start. Don't hit my phone.
No, but
It's a PSA.
No, I don't. I haven't experienced a
Mm.
girl
Doing that.
trying to basically play the facade.
What type of things were they
Oh,
presenting
okay.
themselves that they were
Oh,
into?
dog, don't get me started, nigga. Yeah, Joy Badass is fire. Shit like that.
Oh man,
I'm like, oh man. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, I love Method Man. Back then, I didn't know that like everybody loves Method Man.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Oh.
there's different when different that means something different depending on who's saying it though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like, but like as like now as a grown man, I'm realizing, yeah, motherfuckers are just running game, and it worked.
Yeah. That was me listening to Jaden Smith albums.
Badass.
Huh?
Trying to connect with
What?
really.
What?
Fire was good.
It was.
Yeah,
It was. But
fire.
But yeah, she just like
Track 3, crazy.
yeah.
The production.
Just using shit that like they knew that I was into and trying to, you know, capitalize off of that. And then over time, as you know, more and more shit, more and more real life shit that actually matters in
Niggas
relationships
really
started happening. It's like, oh, that's not who you are for real. And it's like, so
It's like, yeah. And there's a difference between, like I said, being open to learn new things, to be able to have common ground with somebody, versus pretending to already having knowledge on something or already having an interest into something.
and the only reason why I bring that up too is because I got to see this person in I feel like do I sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like I'm kind of talking away from the mic, but I got to see them in a situation with somebody else, and then their identity became
Apparent.
catered to.
So who are they really into?
That's
Kevin Gates?
No, I don't want to say too much, but we talked about this. But if I start saying too much, it's going to become apparent what I'm talking about, and I don't. This is not that deep to me.
I mean, just say,
And this
just say
isn't
what they
a
was into.
submissive woman.
Just say what they
No.
was into.
No. Africans.
They were into
African shit.
Like
Just
African music?
shit. Just African shit in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But it's like,
They listen to drum music?
no.
Okay. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
It's okay. So basically,
Bro,
it's-
I was really just talking about the music aspect.
no, I wasn't talking. No, I was still. Are we on the same conversation?
Because you
right?
were saying that they pretended to be into Joey Badass and things like
Oh
that.
no! See, that was just a example. Like
Oh,
Joey, like yeah,
okay. I thought you were speaking on a specific
yeah, just like hip hop culture, like rocking, like I fuck with Stussy real heavy. So
Gotcha.
like, yeah,
So, but what type of things were they actually into?
none of that.
Okay, gotcha.
None of that.
Gotcha.
None of
Completely.
that. Yeah.
But like, okay, so they weren't knowledgeable on it, but were they actually like a fan
weren't
of
really-
it, or
they
was it just
weren't
like they
really-
didn't care about it at all? It was like a total facade.
It was a facade.
Gotcha.
The whole time it was a facade.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm
Damn.
with you now. I'm with
Yeah.
you now.
They tried to.
I thought it was being specific. I didn't know
Yeah,
that
it
was an
wasn't. Yeah, it
example.
wasn't
Okay,
specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tried to. I like Joey Badass her way.
Try to,
Dick.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Basically,
I seen Jalen do that before.
I have done it before.
Uh-huh.
It has, but I also was a terrible person. So,
Parasite.
yeah, facts. I know exactly who you're talking about too. I said I was doing that though in the moment.
I know.
Y'all called it out. I was like, oh,
know.
I'm about to, yeah.
I respected it too,
Yeah.
and I recognized it because I identified with it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah. Parasite, my shit, y'all. Y'all seen that? Yeah, that's a crazy anime.
yeah. And I told you, T Rose, me and Jalen are crazy in the same way, so I can identify with it. Like
That's your
we
problem.
have a lot of overlapping values, but we also have different values, so it's displayed in different manners. But we process the craziness in the same way.
Get some help.
Yeah.
Get some
I
help.
be
Get some
chilling now.
help. Does that get some help?
Yeah, I be chilling. Yeah. I be chilling now.
This.
I be chilling now.
Stop saying that.
I do. No, and like nowadays I can say that.
I
Like,
know, but it's lost its meaning.
Yeah.
No, it hasn't.
That's why I want you to
No, it
stop saying.
hasn't.
Nigga.
It's like Jordan come back with the 45.
No, it's not.
No, it's
It
not.
is.
No.
Because you're still using
It's like if Jordan came back now. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it's like.
No, it ain't got that same sentiment no more, man. You gotta stop.
Hey, in my version it does. 'Cause
In my
it holds
version.
true, and I live it every day. So,
Your version is crazy.
But,
Jazz.
yeah, man. That should be crazy though. Motherfuckers be trying to like fake the funk to like get in. It be working though.
But wait,
Niggas
look,
done it on both sides. Too.
did you
That's
say what
like-
you look for?
He did. I don't think he got to that. No, yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, yeah.
I don't think I got to that. Damn, we done stray so far from that.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
What I look for in a lady. Whew. Yeah, don't be stupid. I think, Jay Miller was right.
Your
We
version is
all
stupid.
have-
I think we can all relate to that.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, Jay Miller was right. We all
Everybody should
have
give their
a-
version. I gave mine. Everybody should give their version of like stupid shit that like.
stupid, like, okay. And it's like the thing that always reads in the back of my head from my mama. It's like hearing her voice just saying common sense is not common.
Dog.
So- However, you have to also have the distinction of what, and this is what I have to do with myself, which is why I'm saying that have to have that line of common sense to you versus like what could be considered common. And I think we all know what like general common sense is versus something that is common sense based for you personally. Example, I'm just going to use an example like if I say it's common sense to fucking, as an engineer, use a EQ in a comp or whatever, but that's not common sense to everybody. Not everybody knows to utilize these in these factors when it comes to engineering.
Well, that's what I'm trying to. Well,
so that's a personal one, but like a common sense thing would be like, nigga, you definitely look both ways where you cross the street. You don't just fucking cross that bitch.
but that's different though. Like what you're just saying is specified knowledge. That's not common sense.
I'm talking about shit like if you put something in the microwave, put a cover over it so the food don't splatter all over the fucking
See,
microwave.
that right there is common sense. But what T Rose was saying, as far as common sense to you, common sense is not personalized. That's the whole, that changes it from common sense. That's why it's called common sense.
Yeah.
Because it's a thing that the common person should know.
But what I'm saying is, I know that, but what I'm saying is I have to distinct that because now I'm thinking it's just something that it's so embedded towards like I'm not even.
You have to separate the fact that everybody's not an engineer.
Yeah, like that's more so what I'm getting at. That's why I use that example.
Yeah.
So that's
But what I'm telling you is that's not common sense though.
He's saying he has to identify that is what he's saying.
I'm understanding that, nigga. I know.
In the moment, he has to realize, let me take a chill
I'm just
pill.
saying the nigga said personalized common sense and that kind
So
of.
okay, so actual common sense then.
That's an
yeah.
oxymoron.
Yes.
But I
Actual
hear
common
you.
sense. What are the things that are actual common sense? That
Looking
like,
both ways before you cross the street, like he just said.
okay.
It was just like, I mean, yeah. I
I've
don't
had
know.
that happen where she just was walking. This is a jaywalker. I'm not gonna lie. You wanna know something about me? I don't like that jaywalking shit. I will wait.
You're
for
not
the
a
sign.
jaywalker?
I will wait for the sign to
Oh,
turn
you hate
the
me.
walk. Sorry.
This nigga.
You hate
I'm not gonna lie. I've watched.
You ain't
I've
spent a lot
watched
of
the
time in
White.
Chicago, have you?
I've watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle too many times, and just me being a black man, I feel like that shit would happen to me.
Okay.
You were jaywalking, nigga.
That is a
You were jaywalking?
that is a crazy irrational fear. But I mean, hey, look, I can't blame you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The system we live in, I can't be mad.
Yeah, what he said.
It just so happened to like I would be the nigga to get caught, and I would happen to have a joint in my hand, and it's like, oh fuck, in an illegal state.
Okay. That's funny.
But one thing I've realized, I always start with appearance is what attracts, but what's gonna keep me intrigued is the
Upkeep.
of the upkeep of you, not even just the appearance or anything, like the upkeep of you.
So you gotta see how they live and
Individual.
shit.
Not well. That's
See, they be having dishes in the sink and shit like that, and
later. Like
Yeah.
I'm starting with conversation
Okay.
number one. I'm starting with introduction.
Okay.
Like off rip. Like this is like us seeing like we've never met. Like we're complete strangers.
so then what would be the
And
Like, what's the attribute that means?
yeah? Because I assume that would be knowing how they live and shit.
to me, knowing how they live inquires that y'all are now more comfortable to the point that now that y'all are in each other's personal
Okay.
space. So that's why it's levels to that. So that's not even on the intro level, unless the energy is to the point where it's like, nah, we can't deny it. So like shit is moving at a faster rate than normal or than usual.
That's what you think until they deny the shit.
So yeah. Oh my goodness, dog.
I thought everything was cool. Like, I didn't know what's going on. Like, just wake up, nigga, go to Pilates, all of a sudden everything changed.
Tangent.
That's all I'm saying. It was a Sunday. I was editing the podcast. Call me with
I
that
was at a
shit.
family barbecue.
Yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, T Rose.
Okay, all right.
Fuck.
So
No, just don't rub your eyes, nigga. You don't hear this?
No, I'm just letting it cook.
So no, please don't let this nigga cook, bro. So
I'm gonna start grilling.
what's the nigga throwing fresh fries and everything? He don't even eat this.
Ooh.
Nah, but like the attributes of that would be like if we get involved in conversation and based on the conversation or whatever, this is where the stupidity and all that comes into play. Like trying to think of examples. It's been I'm out the game. It's been a minute. I haven't had to approach nobody. So
Yeah, bro. We just talking about attributes you look for.
yeah, but I'm trying to do it without
So you're thinking way too
defining
deep.
my
Yeah.
girl. Because you said
but
to stay away from
Just give
that.
a umbrella. You see how you know what attributes are?
Yes.
So list some attributes. You giving us examples of
I'm not gonna lie,
interactions.
I just thought about what I looked for. before I met
Yeah,
my girl.
we talk about.
He said stay away from that.
That's not that though. That's a blanket think of what I was looking for. That don't just apply to her.
Yeah,
I mean, I found it in her, but
Right.
that's what I was looking for though.
and that's what
I
I'm
knew I
saying. Because
needed.
you're getting into the stuff you find out about them once you get them. We talking about the things you look for attribute wise,
Yeah.
like somebody that insert
All
this.
right. Well, then yeah, somebody that can that our relatability, our alignment as far as arts and entertainment, as far as world, society, political views, I would say.
So are you on the right or the left?
See, that's where back to that point, I think I'm what was it? Which one was more
Left is
duty?
Democrat and right is Republican.
Yeah, because white is right. We took the
I'm
sign
so
down.
glad we don't have the sign.
We took the sign down. So I can say it now. I can say it
Okay.
now.
This nigga is
So glad that's something you know.
I'm just kidding.
I think I'm more of a middleist too.
A middleist?
Yeah, and it just depends based on what the topic of discussion is and what is going on. Because I can go either way, just depending on what is going on.
Are you in a belief that everything like has, well, let me ask you this: do you think that everything, or majority of everything, has to align for it to work, or can there be some differences?
There can be some differences.
Where do you all allow differences?
allow?
And that's a little bit of a. Do y'all want me to go answer before we get into that?
Yeah, sure.
Allow, yeah, you haven't spoken on
on
anything, so
we'll
go
go on
ahead.
tangent if we don't. So yeah.
Okay. I look for somebody who's not afraid to communicate. I look for somebody who knows how to respect a man. And the way I've been able to identify that is the woman's relationship with their father. That's been a very key thing I've been able to realize lately.
That's such an important thing.
Oh my God.
Like, as you say that, and as I think back to the times I've dealt with people who don't have a father figure in their life,
Shit. Yeah.
shaky, spooky, all that.
Yeah. Self-awareness and the ambition to self-improve.
Mm.
I look for a woman who has who has cultivated a community. And when I say that, I mean like a healthy support system who doesn't hold on to unhealthy relationships just due to certain superficial things that don't really matter to me. I look for a difference in arts and entertainment, actually, because I want to diversify. I would like for there to be some common ground, like a Venn diagram.
Yeah,
But
of
I
course.
do appreciate those differences as well.
I'll agree with that. I would like there would be a lot of relatability as far as what we can talk about when it comes to things of that nature.
We should be able to put each other on the shit, though.
Yes, that's another thing. Like
Oh,
it's
see.
been both. It's been that
Yeah.
way for sure.
I like a woman
Yeah.
who values their health,
And
I also
even
like a
if she
woman
doesn't,
who
she's open.
I look for confidence as well, because I
Confidence is a
hate
big one as well.
insecurity is something I can't deal with. Like I can't deal with you not liking how you look in the mirror and complaining about it.
Yeah,
I need you to be able to accept how you look in the mirror, and if it's not what you're happy with, work towards changing it.
yeah. Malcolm, I want to piggyback off of what you were saying as far as important. It's important to be able to put each other on. And
And I like one who knows how to shut up and listen.
I think that it's
When
important
need
as
be.
well because, like, me and my girl are actually like opposites on the spectrum when it comes to that type of shit. But we put each other on and shit. Like, when we went to that Wu-Tang concert a few years ago, that like made her want to like dig
Delve.
in and listen to like
To
more
delve.
than members' albums.
Yeah, we be delving.
Yeah, apparently
Delving.
we be delving.
I'll tell you. It's a side joke from yesterday.
Okay.
we be delving.
So I started using AI to write the descriptions for our Behind the Bars YouTubes, right?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, as we delve into these this thought-provoking story told by Benny the Butcher, T-Rose was like, what? He said, nigga, we don't use these words. I said, bro, we be delving like a motherfucker. So we delve.
Fuck, we said the word delve.
We delve.
Nigga.
when?
Have we ever used the word poignant?
No, but I feel like I've
Yeah.
said it.
Come on now.
I've never said poignant, but I've said delve.
Nigga, nobody said poignant on this podcast till now.
But we be delving though.
Yeah.
And apparently we be delving. He was on live and I was asking whoever was there. I was like, nigga, do we be? Yeah, he was like, niggas.
He said, "Yeah, y'all be delving."
Y'all be delving. So
Well, go ahead, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. So y'all able to put each other on.
Niggas probably seen this bottle on here. Hella times this is not piss or fake pee or
see, I was
monkey
thought that
words.
in my head. I was like, they probably think these are a
Yeah,
bottle
this
of
is
urine. on the
vitamin
table.
C.
I don't think anyone emergency. It's emergency.
It's the Kroger brand, so vitamin C.
Oh, okay. My bad. But
The Kroger brand.
I don't think anyone was gonna think you were drinking pee. I hope not. Like I know they read your, I don't know they heard your confessional, but I don't think they were gonna take.
And
it
I
that
wasn't on
far.
the receiving end. I was donating.
That's a
Donating
crazy.
is crazy.
That's a bar.
That's crazy.
So I had to clear it up.
Nigga said I was donating.
Clear me a pee, cause look, it look green.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But yeah, I think it's important to like find those things if you happen to be, you know, like complete opposites as far as like things that you're into entertainment wise.
Yeah.
It's important to, you know what I'm saying, take a chance and see what that shit is about, because you might end up fucking with it.
And I also do think it's important to, even if you feel like you may not be into something, giving it a chance, because one, it'll show your selflessness and what you're willing to do for your partner, and two, you might just learn some shit you didn't think you would learn.
Facts.
Now that's a bar.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, I sound like the expert. Can't even get a bitch. That's crazy. What the fuck going on? Man? I don't sound like shit. nigga.
Them usually are the
What,
ones-
T Rose?
I was gonna say those usually are the people that got all the advice.
Yeah,
The ones that
trying to get out the streets,
been
man.
through a lot of. No, I'm not even speaking on that, but just speaking on whatever it is they give advice on. Is they usually are the ones that either lack the goal that whoever is seeking the advice is aiming towards.
Mm-hmm.
They're not there, but they usually have the most solid advice. Why do you think that is? Is that due to all the
Because you far away enough from the elephant to see that it's an elephant.
okay? All right, Melanie, you agree? Or
I agree.
And it's like, and it's because like, just because I'm far away from the elephant right now, like I done ran up on it before.
yeah, it was like
I done touched it.
I've been close.
I done, you know, I done, yeah.
Okay.
So Malcolm, without saying too much,
We could say whatever.
okay. Well, shit, I'll just ask straight up then. Would you say that like if you had to like put it in the category as far as like you and dealing with, you know, different women, would it be it not working out because of more of a mutual thing, a them thing, or a you thing?
I feel like it's been a great balance of both sides depending on the situation.
Okay.
I'm self-aware enough to realize
Your wrongs and
the
your
things
rights.
I've been wrong about and the things that I've put, because I'm hella strict with my women. It's like you need to fall in line with how this works, and I've put a lot of pressure on women I've dealt with as well.
Mm.
And I've my most recent situation taught me how to relax, so I appreciate that a lot. And then once I was able to learn how to relax and still be productive and still be progressive in what it is I'm going after, I was able to see the times where me not being able to relax caused a fracture in the connection. Now, I might not have been the breaking point,
Yeah.
but
It was a
causing
point
those
added.
fractures.
It was a point added
Exactly.
to the bank.
Yeah.
It's crazy you say that because I realized that within myself to where it's like sometimes, and it's not even with relationships. It can be with like fucking parenting, anything, bro. Like I be noticing, bro, my tone, it'll come out if I'm like in a rush or if I'm just like high stress. My tone will come out like I'm like almost like yelling at somebody when it's like, no, I'm just really trying to get some shit done. But it may sound like I'm talking aggressive to you if I talk to you in that certain moment. So I've been trying to like really, really, really work on just like my tone and like how I say things, how I, you know, address things and things like that.
And let me ask y'all, as people who's been in it for a while.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Remember the question?
You do have
But
some shit to get off.
to Jim Manley, to that, whenever you with that's kind of an emotional reaction. So
For
how
sure.
I would suggest to handle those in a better manner going forward.
Mm.
Before you respond,
Give it some time.
Take a deep breath. Like literally take a deep breath. Like legit. Just
It was a, bro. It
And
was
just
a, bro.
sit
It was
there
a.
real
It was a
quick.
situation with JJ, bro. Like, what was it? It's probably happened like yesterday, bro. I can't remember. It was something going on, bro. Where I was about to start getting in his ass, and Ember was like, he just did that, and I had to like. But when I was like about to turn up, bro, nigga, I ain't gonna hold you. It was like the spirit of Patrick Manley just like took over me, bro, and parenting for him. But like, it was a moment for me to sit back and reflect and be like, damn, I need to stop doing that. Because that's the shit I didn't like when I was
I'm about to say,
kid.
just take that quick.
Yeah.
Just take that moment.
But I'm
real quick.
appreciative for that perspective though. To be
Yeah,
able to like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, recognize it
Yeah.
and not be blind to it and think I'm just that I'm doing it the right way because that's what I grew
That's
up
the
on.
way,
When it's
yeah.
like, no, nigga, like there's always a better way to do something.
Indeed. So yeah, that's just my suggestion. But go ahead with your question.
Am I wrong for looking at a relationship as an investment?
No,
No,
it's an emotional investment.
no. I'm about to say, if you want to be honest, anything
Big
you pour
emotional
yourself
investment.
into is an
It's
investment.
more than that.
Anything you pour yourself into is an investment. So it's not wrong to look at that as an investment.
It's more than an emotional.
It's an investment in
it's-
multiple fields.
And-
Yeah, that's what I was
Not
about to
just
say. That's what I was
emotional.
about to say.
Yeah.
It is in most fields, but I would say emotionally
I would
and
want up
financially might be the ones that are the most glaring.
I would say I would one up that.
The ones that you can
says
probably see and feel the most.
It's all of them.
Okay.
But it is definitely a bunch of ingredients inside the pot for sure.
Yeah. Because you got time,
Yeah.
energy, fucking.
Well, that time one, you feel that time one too.
Yeah.
I would say that it's not even most. It's all when you're
Shit.
dealing with a relationship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a full-fledged investment.
Yeah, that's
Because most, at least the way. Okay, and in the past, this is unrealistic, but this is what I thought I was doing in those moments. Even though I realized that, nigga, that's not even serious. Like, you're wilding. But when you are in a relationship, especially at this point in our lives, you're looking to eventually become one.
Yeah.
So it's like there's every single aspect of what you do in life is being invested into another person as well. And that's why I was saying it can happen to anybody. Every day you wake up, it's a gamble. Because you might have hit yesterday.
Mhm.
You might hit today. You might wake up tomorrow and go for broke.
literally. Like,
I'm
it'd
not-
be funny when we was mentioned, but yeah, this is.
Oh, no, it ain't funny.
I know-
We just
I know-
laughing to keep from crying.
I was gonna say, I know the last episode we brought up my hating situation.
Yeah.
Nigga, leading up to that situation, bro, shit was sweet, nigga. Like just left and everything. Had a good time. Next morning, nigga, shit didn't hit the fan. Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
That's how quick it can go.
And then you be looking at your phone like, is this my phone telling me this?
Dog. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I've seen that shit happen, bro. But it like,
I be mad at AT&T. I be like, why the fuck would y'all let this message deliver? I pay y'all.
I be
And this how
mad.
y'all gonna do me?
I was gonna say, bro, it's crazy you say that, bro, because it's so important to keep that line of communication open in a relationship, even when the conversations are uncomfortable. A lot of people get caught up in not having uncomfortable conversations because they're scared of what may or may not happen. When it's like, if it was bound to fail, it's gonna be bound to fail regardless. So you just got to just keep that line of communication open at all times.
And then I feel like that's like waiting till the oil light come on to get an oil change.
Basically.
It's like, nigga, when you know you hit your mileage,
Yeah.
bring it up.
Yeah.
Don't wait until your car starts telling you, hey, we need an oil change. Once you know you need an oil change, go get that oil
Wait
change.
until you hear the brakes start screaming.
Yeah, just bring it up. Because it's like,
Just change the brakes, nigga.
yeah. And it doesn't have to be that fucking moment. Because
Yeah.
kind of like what T Rose said. A lot of times when you have problems, your emotions can be high. You might be reacting instead of responding.
Mhm.
You might be lashing out instead of expressing yourself. So you can give it a day or two and be like, hey, yo, 2 days ago when this happened, I had a problem with this because of that. And I feel like this because of that.
Mhm.
And I feel like we can do this to make that not happen. What do you think about this? How do you feel about the situation?
Yep.
Like-
And of course, this varies upon person because some people can, instantly get their emotions in check to where they don't have to wait, like you said, a day or two to get it down.
Yeah.
But if you know yourself and are self-aware enough that you need to do that, then I would strongly suggest you do that.
See, and I'm the type of person at this point where I might be like, something's wrong about this, but we can't talk about it right now because I don't want to react poorly.
I do that a lot. I do that a lot nowadays. 'Cause-
And that'll get you in the moment of reflect. That'll get your person you're talking to in the space to reflect and realize what they might have done wrong, or give them a chance to even understand where you're coming from before you even bring it to them. And then y'all back on the same team before the problem is even brought up.
I know I've made the joke before saying that like men should pick their battles when it comes to women, but I feel like it's more so, like you just said, picking the right time and internalizing how you want to approach the situation you have an issue with, and then go from there. Because that's really what I've been doing like here recently. It's like, okay, I know if I respond right now in the state of being felt like somebody's having me fucked up, it's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be some ego battling bullshit of motherfuckers just screaming at each other.
What do you think about picking your battles, T-Rose? Because I have an interesting take on it, I feel. Like when somebody says pick your battles, how do you process that? Like, what do you process that to mean?
Well, instinctively, I start thinking of like
The episode of that 70s show?
no.
Oh, okay.
I start thinking of tactical warfare, mental warfare, and how
He's a psycho.
pencil.
We need that insurance bad.
We're picking your battles because I mean, let's be real. You're not going to win every battle, and if you are a person that is, that especially if you are a person that has, a source of pride that is stronger than most, then picking your battles definitely will, I guess, help you out in the long run because you're not going to win every battle. And a loss does not sit well with a person with a bunch of pride and the ego. And then that's where you get results that could have been avoided have we not had niggas not make the decisions in the moment that they made.
You just described my whole uphill battle with Hayden losing on Tekken.
I didn't know where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't gotta get into it though. That's how I
Okay.
be feeling.
That's
You
cool.
described that perfectly. That's crazy.
Okay. But yeah, that's so picking your battles, I think it's there's nothing wrong with it. I don't see it as a negative thing. I don't see it as a something you can use as an insult towards anybody like that. Just I think it's you would need to know which battles to pick. Sometimes you may pick battles that you didn't even need to pick. Now you in unnecessary battles. So it's really a matter. But that's kind of one of them things that you learn with trial and error. Not gonna lie to you. That's you're not gonna get that shit 100% correct unless you just got, like the luck of the draw every time. But yeah. So that's kind of how I view it when it comes to picking battles.
I can see that. I have a
What's your take?
because my perspective, or at least what I used to take, or how I see people articulate what they mean by picking battles,
Mhm.
It kind of goes a little bit. You said it in a more healthier way than I usually perceive it, or how people usually display it. Now, because anytime when you're talking about, and this is like when you're in a relationship with somebody, anytime you have to battle with that person, it's friendly fire because y'all on the same team, or you should be on the same team.
Thanks.
So
Hey, hold up, man. God damn. Hold up.
That's
That's a
good.
bar. This nigga talking that shit right now.
yeah, so y'all should be on the same team. So the way I look at it is like, it's not me choosing what to fight about or what not to fight about, because you should always express if there's something you have a problem with. But you can express the problem and still accept the situation. I think picking your battles goes to what you want to stand on. It's like, hey, yo, like I have a problem with this, and it's to the point to where it's fucking with my value so much that I have to stand on it.
Okay.
And now that I'm talking, I'm realizing we're saying the same exact thing. I'm just saying it in a different way. So
what you said, you have to stand on it because it's fucking with your values. Their values could even include their energy, right? Like it's fucking with my energy. It's fucking with it's fucking with
yeah, it's fucking with my.
your aura, for lack of it. Like it's.
I mean, yeah, not even just that, because I feel like you can express yourself and get that off. But okay, say say somebody does something and you deem it as disrespectful to your relationship, but she's kind of oblivious to what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, I have to say this so that this doesn't happen again. And I also have to stand on it to make you understand that this is a problem that can't happen again.
Like, yeah.
Because it's fucking with my values of the way I respect our relationship.
I've been in that position.
Versus you just feeling a type of way about something and it fucking with your aura.
Mm-hmm.
That's two different things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of in the same. The first one can lead to that.
I was gonna say, Malcolm,
and it doesn't give you that room for grace for room.
A key indicator for like if that shit's gonna like make it or not, bro, is like how they receive that shit after you've like clearly voiced like, I'm not fucking with this.
Facts.
If it's anything other than my fault and like let's grow past this, if it's any rebuttal, anything, that's something to pay attention to. And it's like it. People could say that, you know, the situation may vary to if that holds weight, but I feel like that holds weight in all aspects. Your partner, if you're saying you want to like, you know, grow with this person and, you know, grow towards like attaining something that's going to last for the rest of y'all days on this earth, then y'all need to respect each other's boundaries, period. And y'all need to be on the same page about like what is valued and what's not valued. There can't be any like miscommunication on that.
Now
shit.
with that, I would say,
as far as a relationship,
yeah. Now the rebuttal part, because regardless of what I'm about to say, it's still a rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
However, what I was gonna say is, let's say you get something off, or you let it be known to your partner that what they did you deem as disrespectful. Like Malcolm said, let's deal with that.
Yeah.
So you deem it as disrespectful, and you let it be known.
Yeah.
And they don't rebuttal instantly, but they're more so. It falls under rebuttal, but they're trying to understand.
I see where you're going.
Why
with
the disrespect is there? Why do you feel like they want to get to the bottom of it so they can understand?
I'm going to just like, you know, thoroughly explain like why I feel the way I feel. And at that point, it's like if you're just like, I think it gets to a certain point to when you explain it so many times, you're just purposely choosing not to understand my point now.
But no, look, and that goes to kind of what you were saying as far as the indication. Even if they don't fully understand, they gotta acquiesce.
They gotta
acquiesce. It's like they gotta fall in line. They gotta get.
Oh, okay.
And I'm using a word I don't know how to spell, but that's what it is.
Well,
they have to fall in line because they're realizing that it's a problem. Even if they don't understand what it is right now, you kind of just got to eat that.
So you would say the action is going to tell you if it's being respected or not.
Because even if they feel it different, even if they, because like it's kind of like for me because I felt a way where I'm just like, no, bitch, what are you talking about? Yeah. But that's because I didn't value where we was going with that. But I've been in a different situation where I didn't understand it. But it's like, okay, I don't really understand it. I don't understand how you get that from this. But I feel you and I'll respect you, so I don't make you feel that way again. And that's a good indication as well, because it's like you can also, and I think I understand where you was going with it as far as like it can be in the same sense as a rebuttal, but it's kind of like an explanation of like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like this.
Yeah.
But I hear you and it won't happen again type shit.
Yeah.
That's healthy communication.
Okay.
That's
because it's like, I want to let you know that I was not intentionally disrespecting you, even though it did lead to that. So let me explain to you my point of view, but I'm still on board with your solution for fixing it, and this won't happen.
Right. And the reason I brought that is because going back to what we were saying earlier with, if you react emotionally and that's like how you would stand 10 toes on like, this is disrespectful, cannot happen again. Boom, no ifs, ands, or buts. Now, if they want it
on the hood,
if they do respond with the yes, however, can you elaborate? And then now, let's just say you so fed up and feel really disrespected to the point that you react emotionally and don't even have the time to realize that they're trying to actually genuinely understand and comprehend why it's disrespectful to you. So now you react, nah, bitch, nope, no buts. No, So now you've caused the, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking.
That's why it goes back into what Jay Manley was saying in the beginning. It all stems from building your relationship based off healthy communication. Because if you communicate in a healthy way, I don't think it'll get to that point.
Got you.
One thing I want to add to that thing too, we were talking about things that annoy us. I hate repeating myself. I think that's why
we can pretty much wrap it on.
I think, and as I'm listening to this conversation,
you feel me knocking?
as we're
He's
saying
spitting
more
that fire.
about this conversation, bro, like there's been times where in situations where I've voiced something like, yes, this bothers me, and it's just like, fuck you, deal with it, because they've been accustomed to like getting their way. But like, no funny shit. In relationships, I've always been a nigga that stands on business. This is either gonna work or it's not gonna work. But like, I'm gonna like really like, part of my issue, I'm gonna make you feel everything that I'm saying by the time we're done talking. And that'll either like affect us being friends going forward or not. But like for me, like I spent like a large season in my life, bro, to where like I just didn't give a fuck about that shit because I was just trying to stand on it.
Yo,
But like when you think about it though, it's just like there's like bigger and better ways to communicate.
yes. And that is picking your battles. I want to battle with you, or do I want to battle with how I want to approach the situation?
Oh my God. Hold up, man.
And if we're being honest, just off of that one example that you just named, everybody picks a battle every day, whether you subconsciously or consciously.
Yeah. And I want to go back into what Jay Manley was saying. When they're accustomed to getting away in a certain situation,
Mm-hmm.
I in my most recent dating situation, she said something along the lines of explaining the way that she's always entered relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's interesting. And I had never experienced that. But I was in this mind state of trying to experience a new way of doing relationships, because like I said, I've always been so uptight and like doing shit a certain way and this and that. So I kind of relinquished the way I was doing things to kind of not go with how she does things, but to experience something new. So when she was saying that, I was like, okay, that might be something I could experience. But after shit ended, I was thinking, why would you try the same way if all your relationships have ended? Why do you think it's good to enter your next relationship, the same way you entered all your previous relationships if they've ended?
That's hold on.
That's a valid.
You should try a different perspective. You should try a different angle if you value this and want this to last.
All right, I'm gonna go on the
It's
flip
cooking with
side
grease
of
right
that.
now. Not gonna hold you.
I'm gonna go on the flip side of that and ask
Go
this.
ahead.
So
We spitting today.
you right?
223, we own it.
How yeah, I told you it was gonna be first person shooter mode.
Okay, I'm
Told
sorry.
you.
Could you bleep that out?
I didn't know you was direct. My fault. So, to flip that, okay. So I agree with you as far as like when a tactic that clearly is the reason that shit has failed.
Yeah, like don't be insane.
That's stupidity. That's what. Okay.
No, that's insanity.
That
Trying the same thing over and expecting a different result. That's
that
literal
is
insanity.
That is insanity. Okay.
That's insane.
Now, where do you like? How can I word this? Because what I want to get at is, what if your belief in the process that you're doing is correct? You just are trying it on bad test dummies, for lack of better terms.
And now I'm sorry, I'm about to not answer your question and what I'm saying. But
That was a good question though.
don't
He can't even
tell
get
me.
it out. He can't even get it out.
Because it's like, don't tell me you was in church and when they brought up relationships and like how God won't put somebody in your life if you're not ready for them on a certain perspective, and be like, oh, well then why is Malcolm here if that's not what the fuck really? What? Hold the phone. What? Jalen,
I'm letting you cook. You got
What?
ISO, clear out. Give Malcolm the ball.
how? Explain to me how that makes sense. Like, don't say, okay, well then, like, why did I put Malcolm in my life? Because this and that. And what? Don't think about me at church and then call me on a Sunday and tell me you don't love me. That's crazy.
Nah,
That's crazy.
that's racist.
Racist. Wait, hold on.
Nah,
You don't give niggas
I don't
the
know why.
wrong.
I don't know why he hit.
You don't give niggas get some help. Something.
Yeah,
Get some
Tyrone. Come on,
there we
Tyrone.
go. That was-
Nah, she racist.
Nah. I love her.
I'm gonna call him, make him
Damn.
do that for the soundboard.
I have so many questions that I can't
Ask.
say on the podcast.
Say it. I'm not gonna go crazy. Say it.
Okay. Well, no, these are like just straight fire questions.
Go ahead. Go ahead. We can talk about it.
Like
Then answer my question.
It's months ago. It's months. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
you go first.
What if it's the right person, but like, what if it's the right approach, but the wrong person?
Yeah, how do you define that line? Like, how do you defer that?
Because
you're right.
Because if you've tried, I say if you've tried it more than 3 times, switch your approach. If you tried it with 3 different people, switch your approach.
Okay.
I just want to say something. I was aware of that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I was like thinking like this is gonna be like who you show up to my wedding with type shit.
That's crazy.
J Man.
Like, because I've
J-Man.
well, let me just get some shit off real quick.
you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because like I've never seen you like
We
this.
podding today.
No, listen, just real shit.
I'm listening.
I've never seen you like this about because you have a very short fuse when it comes to you probably have the shortest fuse out of the 3
I'm talking
of
about
us. Like when it comes to that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, and I can imagine that like she probably did shit to get on your nerves, but like I could tell that you were like literally willing to figure it out though. I've never seen you like willingly want to figure it out.
I told you, this is what talking relaxing.
No. I'm so calm. Let me.
Right, go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen people straggle along just because you allow it, but mentally you're not there no more. It's just convenient. I could tell that this wasn't just convenient. I could tell that this was like something you was really into. So that's why I kind of just like shut up when she's like I kind of felt the vibe when conversation was going on earlier. I was like, I ain't about to even press that because if he ain't trying to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it because I can identify that and relate to it. But with that being said, do you think it's just a wrap at this point? Like, or you think it's just some time needed?
I'm at the point, bro, where I don't know nothing
Okay.
about that situation.
Okay. She said that to you though?
I've been explaining it as a plot twist. Like when you're watching a movie, you like, what? That's the whole time. Like I didn't see that coming. That's crazy.
Yeah, saying that is crazy though.
That's how it was for me.
Especially with like what I do, because I don't know everything, but like from what was being told to me and what I've seen and conversations I've heard, that doesn't even make sense to say that. That's crazy to say though.
Don't know, bro.
You feel me knocking?
Yeah.
I don't know. No clue.
Well, but
Not an idea. I don't have an idea. Like,
I'll follow that by saying that like,
maybe we can have her on the podcast talk about it.
hey, I'm not going. I'll let you do the question answer because I don't want to come off because I'll get on my fucking lawyer shit real quick.
But I can't ask the questions though because I feel like I'll be
November
biased.
17th. Why did you text my nigga?
This nigga gonna bring evidence, nigga.
Hey, she texted me that day.
Got
too.
the documents. That's crazy.
I just said a random date. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, what I was gonna say is, bro, like you're getting to a point now where you're like growing and figuring out like more and more of what you. And this kind of circles back to what we talked about at the beginning.
Mhm.
More and more of what you like and what you don't like, and weeding out certain shit and figuring certain shit out is only gonna get easier from this point, bro.
Yeah.
As it always does. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yes.
I know right now it's like confusing and like irritating, but like
It's not even only okay. And I'm gonna piggyback off of what you were saying earlier about how your perception of how shit was going.
yeah. Oh, a
'Cause-
perception of what? Oh, about y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So imagine my surprise if that's how you felt about it. Imagine my surprise.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But one of the things I was thinking about because I've just been taking the positives from the experience. I said like when I said I was able to relax and now and shit.
Yeah. See, I've never heard you talk about somebody like that before.
Exactly. It was And then when I told T Rose on the phone, it was crazy. Wasn't that crazy?
I was gonna say, my reaction was, I'll be ready to ride.
No. I'm talking about what I said the other day. When I say, would you make me realize?
Oh, that was.
Can I say?
That's what I said. That nigga be lying.
I got another question. So you probably not gonna tell me everything that happened then.
What? What's the question?
Because I'm gonna start fucking around, start hating her.
No, I mean you gotta. Y'all act like my mama now. That's how the shit my mama be on.
You ain't gotta do that.
That's why I ain't talk to my mom about. I'm just like, you know what?
You ain't gotta.
Because then she had forever beef. I be like, mom.
I'm not gonna hold
She
you.
got forever.
I have forever beef with somebody that I'm not gonna mention for a long time. One time they see me at a function, I didn't say that.
Forever be crazy. Forever be crazy.
Had my partner fucked up, bitch.
Forever beef crazy over vicarious forever beef is actually crazy.
Hey, I seen a nigga I got forever beef with over the weekend.
Vicarious forever beef?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
forever beef.
If you aligned with somebody who's a part of the demise of somebody I'm aligned with, we have forever beef.
Mm.
If you are aligned with somebody.
And that's all I can legally say on the podcast.
Okay.
Because it'll get real.
Yeah. I have a gist of where this
You
is
said,
going.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You said if they're aligned. Like, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's fair. Okay. That, when I'm saying crazy, like, it has to be some levels of that. Like, it can't be no
Yeah.
bullshit. Like, we got forever beef because, like, me having beef with,
And this nigga tried to adapt me. I'm like,
oh, that's crazy. But, like, yeah. Like, if I was to have beef with
I don't shoot you right
Hella
there.
this
weird.
individual, that would be weird because it's like, I have nothing to do with that. Forever beef is crazy.
Look, my auntie just texted me, guard your heart. Ain't that crazy?
Hey,
Today's scripture, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life.
I ain't gonna hold
Proverbs 4:23.
Bro, my mom be sending me those type of text messages. I be needing to see
It
that
hits
shit.
some days, don't you?
Bro, hit so hard, bro.
T-Rose, just take the message, man.
Bro,
you
I do
value in
not
the
read
messenger.
these motherfuckers.
Just take the message.
I don't like the message or the message. No.
What's wrong with the
So,
message? What's wrong with
let me-
guard your heart,
can,
man?
Can I ask you a question real quick, T Rose? Does it stem from like what the church represents in the black community? So that just gives you like a sort of like a, it just kind of like makes you uneasy or not really want to even take in the word? Because if that's the case, then for a long time, bro, I felt that way too. If that's what it is,
I have no problem with the message, but I've had the message stated and worded. Well, the message is that
to fit motherfuckers' narratives. Because I feel like we identify with that.
let me say it like so. I have no problem with the message.
Look at the camera.
The messenger. I'm sitting there trying to think.
Oh, okay, my
Motherfucker
bad.
keep going down,
My
so I
bad.
keep having to go down.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
see it in the edits.
Okay. I'm like, T-Rose,
I keep moving.
That stand is notorious for doing that.
damn, we need new stands. All right, put that in the budget. JJ, write that down.
He's got his
But,
iPad.
Yeah, as far as like that, I don't have a problem with the message. It's the messengers and the quote unquote disciples of the message and the interpretations and the intentions of
So the
message
community.
that's being, yeah, for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can both understand that. My thing is, why can't you take what you can take and use from it and just say fuck everything else?
I do that.
I beg to differ based off
Yeah.
of my perception.
I mean,
Yeah, facts. I've never really heard you.
I'm
talk
not gonna
like
sit here and
great.
quote it and talk about it.
It's not about all that.
Anytime we bring up anything about
It's
the Bible,
just
you just be like,
Yeah, it's just the blatant disdain.
yeah, it's very.
Okay,
like, yeah.
I will say some of that shit is shock value and for entertainment
Yeah, I
purposes.
understand
Okay,
that.
okay.
I understand that.
Because
Okay.
like I've had these same conversations with other individuals besides y'all about this situation, and it don't be nothing of the where I'm using this conduct.
Because I brought up Tim. I brought up Tim Ross, the one that I told you about that be cussing. He stopped doing it now.
Tim Roth? The actor?
Tim Ross.
Oh, okay.
Ross. He's a pastor.
Black dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know you're talking about. Yeah,
Light-skinned?
yeah, yeah.
He's not light skinned. He's not light.
He be doing his streams and shit now.
I think he does stream now, but
Yeah.
but everything is on his
I
app
didn't see
though.
that.
Yeah, yep.
That's what I was telling you about
Yeah.
with his own app
Yeah,
and shit.
okay, yeah,
I fuck with. He's got a book too.
Tim
Yeah.
Ross, ROSS.
Yeah, Tim Ross
Yeah.
called the Basement Podcast. I think that podcast. Is
He be
still
like,
on
God
Apple.
wasn't fucking with none of that because I don't know if he said that. But
I don't know, but he's
Yeah.
there's clips of him cussing though. He made like a
This guy.
yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Tim
that's
Ross.
him.
No, I haven't seen anything.
But very, very down to earth. His podcast is fire too.
Yeah. Y'all know we got derailed. I don't know what we were talking about, but we got derailed from whatever it is we were
We
on.
were talking about God.
How did we get to that?
Your auntie sent you a text message.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It
yeah,
just
that's
it
how
was
we got-
very aligned
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the conversation
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
had.
okay, yeah. So we still on brand.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, like majority of that shit is really
Shock value.
for entertainment. But
Okay.
like the sentiments and everything, like if we have a real conversation about it, we could really do
Yeah,
it
let's
without
do it.
No. Look, if that's what it's mainly about, then I'm perfectly fine.
But
I was just hoping that you wasn't disregarding gems that might help you.
No.
Yeah.
No, because literally I say this that the Bible is one. It's actually fucking literally that you go look the stats up and shit. It's the most. So it's the highest selling, best. What's the fucking word? I had a fire analogy for this shit that I used with the conversation at work that I was explaining. I was like, yeah. Besides
It's the
One
best
Piece
nonfiction.
and Shakespeare. No, that's what you be saying.
Oh,
That's what you be saying.
well, not nonfiction, but you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, I knew what you meant. Like it has the best.
It's a fire manga.
What makes it fiction?
Huh?
What makes
Huh?
it fiction?
Come
I,
on.
I have my suggestion.
Now you about to make me get into the bag that you just talked
I'm
about.
saying, I have my suggestion.
Jalen.
Cyclops. I'm sorry. I do believe in the Bible, but I don't. I think David and Goliath was just a fire analogy that somebody thought of.
That's what I'm.
No,
also-
Jalen, he just wasn't a Cyclops. That's
he just
it.
wasn't a Cyclops.
There were really giant races. He just wasn't
Yeah,
a Cyclops.
He was giant and racist.
Wait, imagine a giant racist.
Oh, racist.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
shit.
you funny. That was
No,
a bar,
imagine
nigga.
a giant, imagine a giant racist.
I couldn't.
It's a long day for
We got to
the
shoot that.
for the
That's a
opposing
long
race.
Woo.
Whichever race he opposes, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
too long.
Imagine an 8-foot nigga with a swastika in the middle of his forehead.
No,
We got to jump that nigga.
Facts. Go for his legs.
that nigga literally.
I'm gonna get a bow and arrow back and shit. What, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Not on YouTube.
Huh?
You can't do that on YouTube. Yeah, and I know you didn't do anything allegedly, but you can't do that on YouTube.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely gems and shit.
it's only the highest selling shit to the last book of One Piece come out.
That's a valid point. But nonetheless, it's the best storytelling book out there. It's got great messages in there.
Mm.
However, don't take it for every word for fact.
But it's kind of like a gun. More people misuse them than use them properly
That's
Indeed.
facts.
because it's a powerful tool.
That's
Indeed.
facts.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Niggas be throwing mods and all kind of things on
Yeah.
that. So
When I put the switch on my Bible, niggas better get scared. It's gonna be spooky in these streets.
that's word to Mary.
Come on now.
Now that's a bar.
A nigga said the Bible was a classic, but it's no Illmatic. That's a crazy bar, ain't it,
That is a
Jalen?
crazy bar.
That's crazy
bar.
to say.
Matter of fact, didn't you say she got that from that book right there? That's one of
Yeah.
the strongest books in that month.
Yeah.
The strongest books in that
Mike put me on that. Francis.
Proverbs. What Proverbs?
Yeah. That's it. His tattoos is from Proverbs.
All is
John and Psalms are my two go-to.
See, I fucked with Deuteronomy.
Yeah. Psalms 23 specifically.
I'm only halfway through the Bible though. I'm
Oh,
halfway
wait.
through it now.
Why
Bro.
Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy?
Deuteronomy got
The stories
some-
was lit.
Yeah,
I
Deuteronomy.
can't remember the stories that were in the books.
That's when-
So.
That's when it was still Moses and Aaron and them.
Ah,
That's the
okay.
book when Aaron died.
All right.
All that, yeah.
I used to actually recite Psalms 23 before I would when I would be like scared to like get on the football field and shit.
Mhm.
Because that shit is violent, bro, when you get into the nitty-gritty.
No, he died in Leviticus. My bad. That was
Yeah.
their ancestors and stuff in Deuteronomy because that's right after Numbers.
I used to recite that shit though. And I used to say before I would like pray and go to bed and shit.
Psalms 23.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
The Lord is my shepherd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew that.
Trying to be in want. He leads me through green pastures.
Yeah, we can't pray on FaceTime, and I ain't never did that before. And you tell me I'm not your person. That's
Oh,
crazy.
man. That's crazy. That's intimate.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. But that's
And I know
what
this
that
is months old at this point, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what that is. Psalms 23. Lord is my shepherd.
Let's just stop talking about it.
I know. Jalen just got upset inside his brain.
Yeah.
I saw it in his eyes. That nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazy. Did you see what I saw?
Nigga, I seen him. He
That nigga was
completely
like,
froze.
he was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, no,
because
this
what the
nigga
fuck? Like,
froze.
that's what happened in his mind just now.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I was trying to like make.
Yeah, I
It's
seen,
all right,
man.
I
It's
seen
all
like
right.
does not compute happen in your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
It's all right, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's
Because that's something I don't. Because I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. That shit, bro. Like praying
no.
and just like you know what I'm saying, like just having my talks, like with God, bro, and talking to my girl about God, bro, has like saved a relationship for sure. So to like pull that out and then like
I don't know, man.
Like,
yeah,
there's-
that don't add up.
Yeah, I don't-
Let's just stop talking about
I
it
don't play
because
when
I'm
it
starting
comes
to
to
do
that.
what I said I was gonna do.
Because how you feel about the prayer is how I feel about my affirmation. So like there was a point where I didn't even get to say them yet.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was up, but I wasn't up.
I'm gonna keep it a
Like my
bug.
eyes was open and everything, but I was still waking up.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. When you mix both of them, bro, crack the code, nigga.
What you mean?
It's like when you put
Affirming.
coke in the blunt.
Affirming and praying, bro.
Right. Well, based off of my logic and where I'm at
Like,
right now,
Okay.
they're the same because in essence, the religions all essentially fall and funnel into the same thing. So
Yeah.
a prayer, affirmation.
They're both spiritual mantras.
Yeah.
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 You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll be like, I affirm this Christian person may
Here.
pray. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me say this, bro. I would say the affirming part is okay. The praying part is me just like talking to God about my plan. That's how I treat it, right?
The affirming part?
The praying part.
Oh, the praying
part. So
Okay.
that's almost like me and God is at the drawing board trying to figure some shit out.
Uh-huh.
And then the affirming part is me reminding myself of what I said I was going to do. The affirming part more so is me reminding myself, and it's me holding myself accountable to where I can't.
Is you
backpedal.
reaffirming?
Yeah, reaffirming. Yeah, it's me reaffirming of what I said I was going to do, and like now, like I done made this plan up. God didn't help me out with this plan. Now I need to apply this shit. It helps me hold myself accountable.
Got you. Okay.
We might have to split this episode up into two because we spit, and they I feel like they need to hear both parts.
For sure.
All right.
For sure.
Cool. Well, yeah, we good.
How long is it? How long we been going?
Yeah,
Hour 12.
Hour 12.
Okay.
Hour 12.
This is my new thing standing up, by the way. So niggas might as well get used to it.
I'm gonna try it eventually.
It's fire.
Yeah.
You keep making yourself distant. That's funny.
No, I'm just
No, it's just something I noticed. I was
Yeah.
like, the chorus was a little closer. That's how I've been monitoring how close.
it kind of helps me like look at y'all too without feeling like I'm
Yeah,
like,
turning.
right on top of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pause. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we changed this board. I can't wait to get another board.
Gay shit.
Yeah, I gotta come back at this point. I can't escape it.
That 1% turned into 2.
A high two.
A high two.
All right.
Yeah, we could.
Episode 223.
Yeah,
It's been just 2.23%.
that might be the title. 2.2.
2.2.
No,
2.23%.
we need a good title. Pick your battles, maybe.
Pick your battles. All right, we'll figure it out. And
Yeah.
It's a bunch of we got options.
But
We
for
got
sure.
options. But,
That's
We
Jay
had
Manley.
options. You can get
Yeah.
the llama or the heat Glock.
That's Jay Manley. That's daylight. Malcolm is important. I'm 3T Rose.
I'm known for these gun rounds, but I put these guns down and fuck you up. If I don't knock you out when we knuckle up, the razor come out.
Uh-oh.
Grab you by your neck.
Uh-huh.
You get another cut.
Uh-huh.
And another cut.
Uh-huh.
Look like the seatbelt don't work and I'm trying to buckle up. Boy.
And we out.
What?
Don DeMarco.